One of the new features in the Sage BusinessWorks version 2010 is the report engine. In this presentation, we will be going over the customization of the comprehensive reports. This is a list of all of the new reports in the Sage BusinessWorks version 2010. As you can see, there are two new reports per module, a quick report and a comprehensive report. Just keep in mind that only these reports can be customized. All other reports are using the old system and are not customizable. We're going to go to Accounts Receivable, Reports, Customer Reports. I'm going to preview the Customer List Master. This is the comprehensive report. Once we preview, we can notice that this report has much more in-depth information and is a presentation quality report. There's lots of information and it is arranged for easy viewing. This report, though, does not export to Excel as easily as the quick report did because it is not in column format. We still can export this report to Excel, to a PDF document. We can print this report from this screen, and we can email this report from this screen. Another new feature is we do have drill downs. You can create your own custom drill downs to hyperlinks. This particular drill down, if we click on it, it will take us to the customer inquiry for ETC. We're going to go ahead and click on Customize. Notice that this is the same designer screen as the custom forms and custom reports, but with added capabilities. We have the menu bar across the top. We have the File menu where you can close, save. You can also print preview, and you can also use the F9 key to print preview. The Edit menu, the View menu. There are different toolbars that you can select for your availability when you're customizing your report. The Report menu, the Database menu. We're going to go ahead and select the SQL syntax. When we first open up the SQL syntax, you can see that everything in here is grayed out. You can click on Edit SQL Syntax, but this is only for those that are SQL programmers. This is available with the Custom Office module, but we do recommend staying away from this method. We're going to click on Build SQL. If you own Custom Office, all of the tables in the database will be available for you to include on the report. If not, you may add fields from the tables that exist only on this report as created. The existing tables on this report are on the right-hand side under the selected tables. I'm going to add the AR invoice table to the tables on this report. Once I select AR invoice and select to add that to the selected tables, the table join window comes up with a suggested join menu to make the report creation simpler. I'm going to join the AR invoice to the AR customer using the suggested link by clicking OK. Now that I've added the AR invoice table to my report, I'm going to select Next. This is the screen where I can select which fields in the AR invoice table I want to add to my report. I'm going to click on the plus sign next to AR invoice. This will give me a list of all of the fields that are available in the AR invoice table. I want to select the invoice number and invoice date. So I will highlight the field and click on the arrow to bring it over to the right, and I will do the same for the invoice date. We can change the order of the items in the selected field side just by highlighting that item and clicking on the Move Up or Move Down arrows. On the next screen, we can go ahead and select if we'd like to add a filter. We can now add an unlimited number of filters to the report based on any table and any field that's associated with this report. We can also add an unlimited number of sorts to this report. The sorts must be based on the fields that are on the report. We're going to go ahead and select Finish. Now that we're back on the design screen, we're going to go ahead and add the information to this report that we added in the build syntax. I'm first going to add a label for my field. So to do that, I'm going to click on the A, and then I'm going to click on the report where I want that label. I will go back up here into the label box and type what I want that label to read. We're going to add invoice number to our report. So I'm going to give it the label invoice number. Okay, then I'm going to click on this DB text field and click on the report so that I can actually add the invoice number data to this report. Okay, then I'm going to add another label for my invoice date and bring that down here on the report and change the label to invoice date. And then I'm going to add the DB text so that I can bring the actual invoice date data from the data into the report. And then I'm going to preview this report. Now you can see that the invoice number and the invoice date that I added are now on the report. Now if we wanted to add a drill down onto our report, we would go up to the button bar and we would select the arrow that's pointing down, and once we click on that, we can see that it says Drill Down DB Text. Then I would select to place that onto my report. I can right-click on that and choose Drill Down, and this is how you would go ahead and add information that you wanted to be able to drill down on your report. Drill down tasks are available for you to customize your reports. There's also a visual basic type calculation wizard available for complex calculations. We're going to go ahead and go up to File and Save so that we can save our report with a custom name. Now, every time that we go into the AR customer reports, our new customized report will be available. Thank you for viewing our mini tutorial today on customizing the comprehensive reports. You can go to www.sageu.com/businessworks to see a list of the Tech Thursday real-time learning courses for both the quick and the comprehensive reporting. You can also visit www.sagebusinessworks.com/client care for information on our updated client care plans.